My name is Tim Lanza, and I am the lead for the Audiovisual Preservation and Digitization Unit in the Ohio State University Libraries.
My name is Sarah Hartzell. I'm the Audiovisual Preservation and Digitization Specialist for the Ohio State University Libraries. Before our unit started a few years ago, there was really nobody fully dedicated to the audiovisual materials in our collections.
So through our efforts, we are making things more accessible to users, to researchers, students, faculty, staff.
So tapes that may have been kind of locked away before on their cassettes are now available to people who might be researching them, or sometimes even to people who are seeing themselves and their families from their time as students, which is really exciting to be a part of.
Every day is pretty different. It really depends on what comes through the door.
Some days are totally in the analog world, so inspecting films or inventorying items, assessing things. And some days are totally in the digital world, digitizing videotapes here in our lab, working with metadata, working on digital preservation. There's a lot of skills that you need to do some of that work, but you're always learning something new.
Once an item comes to us, we do an inspection of that item. We look for technical information. Something needs to be cleaned. If something's moldy, we take care of that. So we gather a general condition assessment, and then we go about digitizing. We can do a fair amount of digitization here in the lab. There are some things that we do need to send out. We work pretty hand in hand with public service staff in the libraries. When there's a patron request, someone wants to access an item, or if one of the curators is working on a project or a researcher needs to see something, that's usually how things come to us.
So this is our second year presenting a program as part of the Cinema Revival Festival. You know, our program is fairly new, so a lot of people don't know that we're here and what we do for the libraries. We get to show some of the work that we've done over the last year for the various special collections units, and we've made some of our favorite selections to share with the public.
For me, part of it is, the sense of discovery. I would have never thought that many of these items that we encounter, we come across some really cool things. I would have never thought that they would be in the Ohio State University libraries. So it's really great to be able to share our excitement with an audience.
I'm a big fan of the German Hour, which was a television show on WOSU in the late 50s and early 60s. It was created by professors in the German department as German language instruction. These professors, they really, went all out in creating this kind of, it's almost campy soap opera of the German Hour. So I'm excited for people to see that.
I'm so excited about a short film called Porgian Bess in Vienna. It's sort of a travelogue that was produced by the US State Department in 1952 in order to counter Soviet propaganda. The film that we have is from the first stop in Vienna in September of 1952, and the cast includes Leontine Price and William Moorfield and Cab Calloway.
I know that every time I work with a film or a video, I feel more connected to the people of the past, the people who made it, people who are in it, by seeing their faces and hearing their voices. So I hope people really get to feel some of that connection to their shared history. If you're interested in seeing more, you can come see us at Cinema Revival on February 26th and get free tickets online.